West. Jose Quintana got the
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs streak record. We'll see right after this. Julio Urias will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball to fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
So digging in now, Richie Ashburn. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
To the plate now, Joe Morgan. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding. But you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Stepping into the box, Reggie Jackson. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistent...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Don Sutton gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're coming off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's got over 15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
Gary Sheffield comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting third, the catcher, Major King.
At the plate, Major Champ, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hit.
Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Next will be the designated hitter, King Nichols. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. From the stretch.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? That he can hurt you on.
1-0. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Jones is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. 1 left for L.A. Still no score. Standing in, Andrew Jones. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2. Arias is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Andrew Jones goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. A swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding into the box, Cody Bellinger. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
Cody Bellinger.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Matt.
Digging in, Matt Beatty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's in there for a strike. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Lined into right, a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Weekly hit to third. He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
behind now, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 268 the average for him coming in. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. In past meetings with Julio Urias, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Kike Hernandez.
Shortstop, Kike Hernandez.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber will wait on it. 1 down. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
He certainly does. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. Short, hit hard. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Major Champ is at the plate as he watches ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. As a look, now the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in for his second at-bat, King Nichols. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 offering. In the dirt here. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Ready for another chance, Richie Ashburn. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 home.
No, that's the ball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Coming to the plate now, Joe Morgan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Reggie Jackson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? The heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Next for the Dodgers, King Nichols. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. 1 gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Line toward right center. Jones will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now back, first baseman, Matt.
Now batting, Matt Beatty. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
No.
Now the 1-0. Here's a chopper to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order through 4. Still. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. All that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Wilson Contreras is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. 1-1 the count. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Popped up. Sheffield over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He thinks they need to slow the game down a little bit when they get into the box. Top to bottom, they're hitting into way too many outs early in the count and not letting the at-bats develop. He's all for picking on a good pitch to hit when it comes, but they need to make sure they're doing more damage on the swings that they're taking.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Jock Peterson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Peterson, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So here's Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. Jackson has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now back.
Digging in now, Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. Left side. Bryant is up with it to Morgan at the bag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Javier Baez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings. with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting the 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Anthony Rizzo is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
1-1.
And there's ball 2 now. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled off. Hard the opposite way. Leaps high as he makes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ballgame. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Popped him up. Contreras is under it. 1 away. Now at the plate, Gary Sheffield. He singled his last time up. The bouncer to the left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Coming to the plate now, Major Champ. He bats here at the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball outside.
The 1-0. Into center field, line drive base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, King Nichols. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set. Here it comes. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Dodgers leave 1. Standing in, Richie Ashburn. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, man. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Morgan. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got to hurry. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Reggie Jackson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The perfection continues. 21 straight retired. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we still have no. So here's Cody Bellinger. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jackson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in, Matt Beatty. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Hard hit ball to short. Miles has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, John Peterson. It was a walk in his last trip.
Peterson.
Left side, but well fouled. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3. Settling in now, Andrew Jones will match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant. 1-0 the count. Now here it comes.
No, too low.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Peterson looks up, and they have taken the lead. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now a 1-run ball game. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, and I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that brings up Javi Baez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. On now to ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Austin Barnes.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. To short. There's Baez. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 0-1. Line drive to left. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
In now, Gary Sheffield. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. At the plate, Major Champ, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Dylan Floro enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Kyle Schwarber stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-1 to Schwarber.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now to the plate, Richie Ashburn, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Ashburn is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Joe Morgan is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors. Well, next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, King Nichols. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
But there's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder looking up, still going back. Ball game! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charging one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Dodgers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Dylan Floro claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. David Price, the southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Ready now, Richie Ashburn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the first pitch here from Price. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-2. Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. And that'll get down for a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Dodgers will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Ashburn stands at second with no outs. 2-2.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
This one's down to third. Turner has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate with that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something like that.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball outside.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Nolan Ryan will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's real easy to see why this guy's one of the top pitchers. His strikeout per 9 ratio is off the charts. What does that tell me? Not only is his stuff good, but when he throws it in the strike zone, he's tough to hit. If he brings his A game, pack up your bats because he's going to punch out quite a few hitters.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And off the batter's zone. To dead center field. A solo home run there for Mookie. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter a run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Base is empty here with nobody out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Major Champ.
Digging in, Major Champ. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Rolled slowly to first. Reined in. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Next up is Max Muncy, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. And he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well. In there, 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull the trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull a string 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
McKinstry is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting sixth.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Javier Baez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. High chopper over to first. Fielded cleanly. Toss on to Price at the bag as they record the out. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now.
1-2, count.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Cubs are down in order. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Scooped up, quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center. That gets down and the inning continues.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Bryant is there. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul for strike two. Now the 0-2 from Price. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Now in the box, Victor Caratini. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Caratini stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this. You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat. And
he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Muncy has got it, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Chris Taylor. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Popped him up. Morgan has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jackson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan.
To me, like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Another 0-2 home. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Reggie Jackson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Jones. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Bounce to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Chris Bryant is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Major Champ, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. champ. He's really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. Max Muncy is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Grounded back up the middle. Baez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 LA. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Javier Baez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Lo. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Ben. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Weak roller right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Zach McKinstry. In the air out to left. Schwarber has it, and it's a quick out, number one. So the bases are empty with one man gone. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. This one's flared out toward left. In comes the left fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Number 3, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs' half of the sixth. Out in front of it, strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a baseball.
And he popped him up. Seager into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down. He'll get it into second, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Joe Morgan. No hits to this point. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up to the plate, Reggie Jackson. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Hard ground ball to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to Muncy gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. So stepping in, Justin Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And Jones will handle this one for route number 2.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Striding forward now is the DH, Major Champ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Hit in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Jones. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that. Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Here's a topper foul off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is Bellinger. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll get there as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into 3rd for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
No balls and a strike to count. Price ready with the 0-1. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Javier Baez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And a very alert play there as he fields the deflection and tags in for the out. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on its drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Now the pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Max Muncy. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to...
And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Hero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. You have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Moving over is the Gold Glover Jones, 1 away. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. So here's Austin Barnes, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Zach McKinstry. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now that's popped up. Bryant moving to his left, and that retires the side. One left. Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Blake Trinan is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Count even at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Still a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Victor Caratini is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Kenley Jansen is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Cubs strand 1. Our score remains 2-1. Alec Mills is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Now it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the 1st down.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris.
To the plate now, Chris Taylor. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the 9th, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing for the opposition.
Line towards center field. Jones is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The 3rd baseman.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this throw gets away from him. Fortunately, however, the 3rd baseman's able to run it down. Wow. At the plate now, Major Champ lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. But this will land untouched. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One for the Dodgers on the... All set to start the ninth in this one. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Here's another 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out. And we're only in the second game of this series.
0-1. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can.
He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Price earns win number 7 on the season. Nolan Ryan pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Kenley Jansen records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Mlbtheshow20. This has been a special...